stop, could not put rain gear on. So when we finally did stop, he said, well, I didn't stop because I don't have my main stick with me. So, Ron, come on up.
Here we go, Ron.
Time to pay the piper, Ron.
Look at everybody else.
Oh, my new ringtone. Don't mess up his hair. Is this one?
Ron, could you face me and open your wings a little? Turn around. Turn around.
So it's small enough he can leave it in his saddlebags. And next time you want to walk into the ladies' washroom, you can wear it as a dress.
Awesome, thank you so much. You're the best.
Okay, next up, we have a fella that we ride with. He has a bike that's hard on his butt.
I know where this is going.
And he always complains, he wants us to stay off certain roads because it's rough and whatever. So, Brad, come on up.
Is it a pillow? Oh, it's a pillow. I can use it to sleep at work tonight.
Wow. So, you can maybe tie the ears around your waist or something. Creative.
I'm flattered to get you a fit, but I'm a little too flat.
Brad, could you pose for me once more, please?
Hold it up funny.
Thanks, Donald.
Okay, next up we have a couple. And in the time since I've known them, they've gone through a few bikes. Randy, Donna, come on up. Both of you. So Donna's had 3 bikes, and I think Randy's had what, 2? And you're working on your 3rd.
I'm working on it.
So kind of the standing joke is every time they need to get an oil change or have their bikes washed, they go and trade them in and get something else. So we're going to give you a can of detailer and a bottle of Harley oil for the Harley and Honda oil for the Goldwing. Okay, now we have a lady with us that did a trip down to New Orleans this year. And the old understanding that Harleys typically lose parts fall off. Not true, for the most part, but in her case, it's true. So, she was down in New Orleans with a few other people, and her saddlebag fell off her bike, and the guy behind it apparently rode over it. And I think you were on bridges going over swamps, and probably the contents became alligator food. Anyways, she never got anything back. So Bart, come on up. So we have for you a motorcycle.
With one saddlebag.
One saddlebag. And we have the saddlebag though, and you can just Velcro it right on, and it should stay there, and that's going to be a memory of your trip. We also got you a card so you can sign Okay. This fella got a new to him bike this summer, and he's led us on a lot of rides. And he put his 4-ways on one day, and they would not come off. So, anyway, so we got him fixed up, had to take it apart and play with buttons and do whatever he had to do, and thought it was fixed. So the next time we go out, he puts his four-ways on again. They don't come off again. So I don't think he uses them anymore. Dennis, come on up. And I'm sure if you can't hold them, your backseat passenger will.
Very fitting.
Can't get those off either.
Can't put them on.
Maybe it's not the bike, maybe it's Dennis.
Okay, this fella, he took a trip this summer too, or in the fall. Went down to Texas. I think he lost his phone, drove over it, smashed it, I'm not sure what he did. And he also has a fairly new bike that has a built-in GPS. So he programs trips to the GPS, but for some reason, and we know it's the bike's fault, the trips weren't there or they weren't right, and it was frustrating, and we got pouty. Anyways. Come on up. We have this phone. It says, let's play with our friends. And when you push the buttons,
4, 5, 8, 9, 8.
and there's also like a little mirror here, so you can, track whatever. And here's an attachment, so you can attach it to your belt. And if you're using a GPS and one day it doesn't work, you can always go back to the old-fashioned map, the recipe cards, and we should have some tape that you can also tape them to your gas tanks. There you go. Ironically, when we were setting up the tables, he dropped his real phone and the batteries all fell out of it. So, there you go.
Hello?
Okay. We have a fella that likes to bake. And he's baked cakes for the anniversary of the start of the chapter. Very nice cakes, actually. So, Yogi, come on up.
We want cake.
Yogi cakes.
So, we are going to make Yogi our official chapter.